clearly, but one thing is clear that Nayab Singh Saini, who is the member of parliament from Kurukshetra, is the new chief minister of Haryana. This is clear and this is a big breaking news right now as we speak. Neha?
Tell us a bit about Nayab Singh Saini, Brijesh. What do we know about him? He's comparatively a fresh face, if we have to compare him with Manohar Lal Khattar.
Well, he's not a fresh face, Neha. He is a member of parliament for the last 2 times. He fought, from Narayangarh, he fought an assembly election in 2013. He lost that assembly election, but in 2014, he went on to become a member of parliament from that. From 2019, he is the member of parliament from Kurukshetra. He has he comes from the OBC community and he has a sizable chunk of OBC voters supporting him as far as, the BJP's mega OBC push is concerned. And also, he is somebody who is close to RSS, has been in RSS fold for a very long time. And, the 2-term member of parliament, Nayab Singh Saini, is set to be the next chief minister of Haryana. This is the breaking news we are giving to our viewers that that the era of Manohar Lal Khattar is over. Now it will be very interesting to see what happens to him, is if he is going to be sent to organization given a post appropriate to his designation, or will he contest election from Karnal in Haryana. That these are the 2 questions which are being looked at. But going by the look of it, what happened in Gujarat is kind of being repeated right now in Haryana. The BJP is going for a complete lock, stock, barrel change as far as the leadership of Haryana is concerned, as far as the cabinet of Haryana is concerned. And this is the big breaking news which is coming out. We don't know for sure what exactly is the time when either Mr. Saini or his new cabinet will be sworn in. What we have been given to understand is either going to be at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. Sanjay Bhatia has said, who's another contender in the race for the post of chief ministership, that it is likely to happen at 4 o'clock. So all eyes are going to be there that how many old MLAs or ministers from the Manohar Lal Khattar cabinet are likely to be repeated. But the big news is that we have now finally seen a shift of guard, which we have been hinting since 11 o'clock about how Manohar Lal Khattar era has come to an end, and now it is Nayab Singh Saini who is all set to become the next chief minister of Haryana.
Brijesh, how does replacing Manohar Lal Khattar just before the Lok Sabha elections help the BJP?
Well, you have to understand this scenario, Neha, that the BJP has gotten this situation in their hand when the JJP was pushing for 2 seats, where the BJP had made it abundantly clear to Dushyant Chautala that they are not going to give any Lok Sabha seat, because last time they won all the 10 seats on their own. There's no chance of them giving either Hisar or Mahendragarh, Bhiwani Mahendragarh, which they were asking for. They made it very clear, but they didn't wanted the onus of splitting away from JGP on their shoulder, because they didn't want to send a message to the Jat community that, or send another message to Jat community that that all is not well between the community and the party per se. So they waited on it, but they made it abundantly clear to JJP that they will not give it. And now the situation has come where the JJP has walked out of the coalition. They decided to change everything, because elections in Haryana, Neha, remember, is also around the corner. It's another 7 to 8 months, and I think they are blunting the anti-incumbency against Manohar Lal Khattar or the BJP, JJP combined in a big way, with the removal of JJP, with the removal of Manohar Lal Khattar as the chief minister, and a complete brand new cabinet. We'll get to know what is the percentage of the brand new cabinet it is there, but we will get to see, and it'll be very interesting to see how it pans out. But this is blunting both Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha, anti-incumbency in a big way as far as the politics of Haryana is concerned.
Right, Brijesh, continue to stay with us. For all of those who have just joined in, there's a change of guard in Haryana. Now, Manohar Lal Khattar resigned earlier today, and Nayab Singh Saini is going to be the new chief minister of Haryana, and the oath-taking ceremony will take place at 5 p.m. today. Kurukshetra MP Nayab Singh Saini will become the Haryana Chief Minister, and the oath-taking ceremony will take place at 5 p.m. today. Now here, Coming back to you, Brijesh, there were sources that were suggesting that independent MLAs are in favor of Manohar Lal Khattar. We also had Anil Vij, like you said, walking out of the meeting, refusing to go by his official vehicle. Are we looking at some sort of trouble?
Not at all, Neha, because the independent also realized that, that their shot at power depends on whether the BJP gets to form the government or not. So they are definitely not going to do anything other than towing along the official BJP line. When you are asked about your preferences, you tell the party your preferences. This is what they have done, but they will not at all go against what is happening. And I think what Anil Vij has done. He's an old BJP hand. He realizes that he may have done it in fit of anger, but I think another couple of hours he'll definitely come around and toe the party line. There's no trouble whatsoever as far as the numerical is concerned. The BJP sits pretty tight as far as the number game is concerned. Also remember that 5 to 6 JJP MLAs out of 10 are right now in Chandigarh. They are also supporting the Bharatiya Janata Party government. So right now, if you go by the sheer arithmetic of the entire situation, the BJP has more than 52 seats or 52 MLAs supporting them. So there's zero threat to the government right now as we speak. We are having a new chief minister. We are also having a new cabinet which is going to be sworn in at 5 p.m. Neha?
Right. Brijesh, the question is, just before the Lok Sabha elections, why are we witnessing this split? What is the actual... Go on.
What has happened, Neha, is that the BJP wants to win all the seats possible because, the Prime Minister has given a clarion call to the BJP, to their member of parliaments, to their ministers, to their state heads, to all the karyakartas and the cadres of the BJP that this time the BJP aims at winning 370 seats. Now, if you look at the way BJP has moved around in the last, a month or so, where they're not hesitating to stitch up new alliances, get old alliances partners, irrespective of the kind of acrimony there was when they parted ways, back into the fold, suggested that BJP is being extremely pragmatic and the BJP is being extremely accommodative to the concerns of their partner. We saw that happening in the state of Bihar, which is very, very crucial for BJP's "Ab ki paar 400 bar" kind of slogan. And this is the reason why, despite Prime Minister not having best of relations with the Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar, they went in, joined the place. Now BJP is a partner in the state government. Similarly, we saw TDP alliance also working out between the BJP and the TDP. And this is what is being played out, right now as we speak in the state of Haryana. They would want to ensure that before the election, they put their best foot forward. And they believe, that the BJP, moving ahead with it and an OBC as their chief minister will help further consolidate the OBC vote bank as far as Haryana is concerned. Neha?
Talks for the Lok Sabha elections have been stuck for quite some time. Were stuck, in fact, with the BJP kind of stalling the JJP's demand for 2 of the 10 constituencies in Haryana. Is this perhaps one of the reasons?
Can you please repeat the question, Neha?
The seat-sharing talks for the Lok Sabha elections were stuck between the BJP and the JJP, with JJP demanding 2 of the 10 constituencies in Haryana and BJP not really ready to kind of agree to that arrangement. This is possibly one of the reasons too why we're witnessing a split in the alliances of today.
Well, you can safely say that, that this was the pretext which was used by the BJP to engineer a wholesale change as far as, what is happening in Haryana right now as we see, because it was made very, very clear to Dushyant Chautala that there was no way the BJP is going to part even with one single seat, because the BJP won 10 out of 10 in last election, and that is what we are witnessing. That is the reason why, they refused to entertain. Last night, there was a meeting between Dushyant Chautala and BJP party president JP Nadda, in which, JP Nadda also conveyed to Dushyant Chautala that there was no way they could, give any single seat to the BJP. But, the domino effect which started in the morning has now resulted in a brand new chief minister, Nayab Singh Saini, who is going to be the chief minister, and also a brand new cabinet which is likely to be sworn at 5 p.m. today. This marks a complete shift. You know what we will be witnessing as far as the Haryana election is concerned. We are going to see a brand new cabinet with a brand new chief minister in the Lok Sabha seat elections, and also in the assembly elections, which is literally around the corner.
Right, Brijesh, continue to stay with us. We have some reactions coming in. Let's cut across.
विधायक दल के नेता के रूप में श्रीमान नायब सैनी जी को मनोनीत किया है और शाम को 5 बजे गवर्नर हाउस में वो सीएम पद की ओथ लेंगे। तो विधायक दल के नेता के रूप में श्रीमान नायब सैनी जी को मनोनीत किया है और शाम को 5 बजे गवर्नर हाउस में वो सीएम पद की ओथ लेंगे। तो
Brijesh, taking this kind of important decision just a few months before the Lok Sabha elections, and of course we know that the elections in Haryana are also coming up. Do you think this will kind of benefit the BJP?
See, we have to understand one thing. You know, if you look at the elections right from 2014 onwards, Neha, the BJP, when it fights two elections, they have a completely different approach and strategy. Whenever BJP is fighting a Lok Sabha election, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is their calling card as of now. You know, from 2014, 19, 24, Prime Minister is the biggest face. And you know, one of the best example, if I can give you, comes from the state of Delhi, where in 2014, 2019, the election was fought on Prime Minister's name. BJP won 7-0. But if you take it to assembly election, it was a completely different picture where Aam Aadmi Party trounced it. So BJP is not worried about what is going to happen in Lok Sabha election, because they know the election is being fought on the face of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and that is the reason why they are not very worried about the kind of permutation and combination that may work out. This may further solidify the BJP's attempt at making sure that the maximum OBC vote comes to them in other states as well. That is the reason why this particular decision might benefit them in other states apart from Haryana as well. So, you know, but this decision will definitely help the BJP in the long run, which is, you know, assembly election in next 8 to 9 months from now. Elections in Lok Sabha is fought purely, I mean, you know, apart from minor permutation and combinations here and there, 90% or 95% on the Prime Minister's face, his charisma, what he has done in the last 5 years, his connect with the people. You know, there's a Ram Mandir way which is there, there's a CAA which has been notified yesterday. So there's a lot going for the BJP. So they're not overtly worried about what will happen in the Lok Sabha. But yes, with this move, they further consolidate their Lok Sabha thing, as well as, you know, their approach when it comes to the Vidhan Sabha elections, which is likely to happen at the end of this year.
Like you mentioned that the BJP is seen as an anti-Jat. Why not opt for a Jat chief minister instead?
Well, you know, why would you want to leave your winning combination? Is the question, is the counter question. Because, you know, the BJP, if you look at the politics of Haryana, when in 2014, BJP came to power, and when they made Manohar Lal Khattar their chief minister, it led to a lot of shock, because, you know, many couldn't believe that the BJP could go for something other than a Jat candidate as their chief minister. But the BJP looked at the arithmetic of the caste calculations of Haryana very carefully, and they have cracked the code, the caste code, as far as Haryana is concerned. 2014, 19, we are again in the election year in Haryana. It has worked well for them. So I don't honestly, you know, you don't compromise or you don't change your winning strategy. And this is the reason why, you know, when the name of Nayab Singh Saini came out as the front runner, it was not at all surprising for people who have been tracking BJP politics for a while now.
Right, Brijesh, will the BJP go solo in the Lok Sabha elections, or will they try for another alliance?
You know, as we speak right now, there is no talk of alliance with any other political party. As we know, we don't know whether you know, some other party, some regional local party might come up picture. You cannot rule this scenario out. But I don't think that the BJP is likely to give away even a single seat to anybody, because, you know, once you have won 10 seats out of 10, you'll be very hard pressed.
Brijesh, I'd request you to please hold on. We have some live reactions coming in. Let's get across live.
मुझे पता चला कि मेरा भी नाम चल रहा है। मेरे से तो किसी की कोई चर्चा नहीं हुई, ना मेरी किसी से बात हुई। हमारे यहाँ बात करना और बात करके इस अपने आप को ये रेस आप बनाते हैं, कोई ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है। मेरे से अब किसी एक व्यक्ति ने
अगर पूरी क्षेत्र से बने सैनी साहब सीएम, आप भी उनके कृपा पात्र सांसद बने, तो मतलब ये था कि आपका नाम हो सकता है उनके विश्वास पात्र।
नहीं, मैं समझता हूं कि यहाँ पर कोई किसी व्यक्ति का कृपा पात्र नहीं होता। व्यक्ति की मैं समझता हूँ पार्टी संगठन का निर्णय होता है कि किस कार्यकर्ता को कैसे ग्रूम करके करना। हमारे यहाँ व्यक्तिनिष्ठ काम नहीं होता। ये कांग्रेस के अंदर कल्चर है कि हुड्डा साहब का बेटा जितना भी नकारा हो, चाहे वो लोकसभा का चुनाव भी हार जाए, लेकिन हुड्डा साहब की जिद के कारण उसको राज्यसभा में भेजना ही पड़ेगा, शैलजा जी को घर ही बिठाना पड़ेगा। और हमारे यहाँ बीजेपी के अंदर ये सिस्टम नहीं चलता। बीजेपी नहीं, अभी मुझे नहीं लगता ऐसी कोई आधिकारिक रूप से कोई अभी बयान आया कि उनके साथ बयान तोड़ दिया गया। मैंने तो कम से कम मैंने तो देखा नहीं, ना उनकी तरफ से आया ना हमारी तरफ से आया। अब है समर्थन, अब बहुमत है ही, आपका खुद ही मीडिया दिखा रहा है। इंडिपेंडेंस के बयान भी आ रहे हैं। 41 तो सिंबल के ऊपर ही
समर्थन लेंगे, अलायंस रहेगा, क्योंकि आपके पास
नहीं। देखिए, जेजेपी ने पहले भी समर्थन दिया था, वो अपना समर्थन जारी रखे तो इसमें कौन ऐतराज कर सकता है।
उनको कैबिनेट में जगह मिलेगी?
नहीं, ये वो कैबिनेट में रहना चाहेंगे, अपनी इच्छा जताएंगे तो उसके ऊपर भी पार्टी विचार करेगी। लेकिन इस तरह के सारे निर्णय मीटिंग में बैठकर केंद्रीय पार्लियामेंट्री बोर्ड, केंद्रीय नेतृत्व और मुख्यमंत्री के साथ जो शपथ लेंगे उनसे सलाह करके करें।
बताया जा रहा है कि जो निर्दलीय विधायक है उनको कहा जा रहा है कि मंत्रिमंडल में शामिल किया जाए।
देखिए, अब किसी निर्दलीय विधायक के साथ बातचीत हुई हो तो बात करने वाले को पता और निर्दलीय विधायक को पता। लेकिन मैं समझता हूँ अभी इस स्टेज पर इस तरह की कोई चर्चा किसी के
सीएम कितने बनाए जाएंगे?
नहीं, ऐसा मीडिया के थ्रू है डिप्टी सीएम बनाया जाएगा। मुझे नहीं लगता अभी डिप्टी सीएम
के लिए दरवाजे खुले हैं आपके क्या?
नहीं ले भाई सब बंद किसने करे हैं? बंद तो किसी ने करे ही नहीं। बंद किसी ने करे नहीं, किसी ने आपको
केवल मुख्यमंत्री बदला गया है, सरकार वही है।
नहीं, मैं सुनो, मुख्यमंत्री ने पूरी कैबिनेट के साथ अपना रिजाइन दिया, आपके सामने है। अभी जो शपथ होगी मुख्यमंत्री लेंगे, वो जेजेपी उसके साथ जुड़ेगी नहीं जुड़ेगी, ये तो अभी आपके सामने 1-2 घंटे में सारी बात।
नाराज हो गए हैं।
Right on your screens are the visuals. There, Nayab Saini, the new Chief Minister of Haryana. People, the MLAs there congratulating him. This was after the BJP's meeting. And we also see in the picture former Chief Minister of Haryana, Manohar Lal Khattar. Brijesh, coming to you, you heard, in fact, one of the leaders from the party saying that there are still no confirmation on a lot of things. For example, on the deputy chief ministerial position. While interestingly enough, he also said that JJP agar samarthan dena chahti hai to hum rokenge thode na. And you know, what does this really mean?
Well, you know, in politics, you don't always say what you mean. So, I mean, you know, he is just playing sport to the press gallery because, you know, since morning and when we were doing a show, the BJP spokesperson said that you know, Brijesh, what you're saying is not true. Manohar Lal Khattar will continue to be the chief minister. In politics, you know, you have to go by your understanding and interpretation of what the situation is. Right now, you know, as you can see on the screen, you see Biplav Dev, who is an ex-chief minister of Tripura and also the BJP in charge of Haryana. Along with him, Tarun Chugh is there, Arjun Munda is there, and ex-chief minister, now ex-chief minister Manohar Lal Khattar is there. So, you know, all of these people are there in the screen right now, which we are witnessing now, along with Nayab Singh Saini. That gentleman on left is Arjun Munda. The gentleman immediately after him on his right is Nayab Singh Saini, who is the next chief minister, and Tarun Chugh is standing right next to him. So, you know, in this full picture, you have the entire top brass of the BJP along with the ex-chief minister and the 3 central observers who are there, Arjun Munda, Tarun Chugh, and also Biplav Dev, who is an ex-chief minister of Tripura, but right now he is a Rajya Sabha candidate, as a Rajya Sabha member, as well as BJP's Haryana in charge. So there's a smooth transition. Already, you know, 5 to 6 MLAs of JJP have pledged their support to the BJP. So, you know, BJP is not overtly worried about what the JJP thinks or what the JJP is going to do. It's all settled matter. And now the only thing which you have to look forward is who all makes the cut. How does the BJP is going to make a Jat candidate, a deputy chief minister? Is there some sort of a message given to the Jat community? All of that permutation and combination, I think we'll get to know at 5 o'clock when the new cabinet will be sworn in. Yeah?
Right, just before the reaction came in, Brijesh, you and I were discussing about if the BJP will go solo in the Lok Sabha or will there be another alliance?
Well, Neha, you know, the BJP has won 10 Lok Sabha seats out of 10 Lok Sabha seats in Haryana. The chances of them stitching up an alliance to share any kind of seat does not arise. What they can go for is that you can go for a consolidation with local Vidhan Sabha elections in mind. You can go for some sort of a regional ally, may be possible. But right now, as we speak, there is no talk of BJP with any other alliance partner or any other political party to be the alliance partner as far as this election is concerned.
Right. Just before I let you go, Brijesh, I have one last question for you. Do we see JJP and Congress warming up to each other?
Well, we'll have to see it how it pans out, because the Congress, it has to be assessed that whether the Congress wants to bear the brunt of anti-incumbency which the JJP would be carrying. Already we saw Brijender Singh, who is son of Chaudhry Biren Singh, and a sitting MP from Hisar, shifting to the BJP. So it will be very interesting to see if there's some sort of formulation between the Congress and the JJP gets to be done. But I think it's going to be another 48 to 72 hours before we get any kind of lead whether this thing is in the talks or not. Yeah.
Right. Thank you very much, Brijesh, for joining us with all of those important insights. Moving on now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, accompanied by delegates from 40 countries, is witnessing the Bharat Shakti. We'll get you all the latest updates right after this short break. Stay with us.
Start with the end in mind. You need to know where you want to reach. Every morning that we wake up, we are exercising our